do we cultivate, how do we grow, how do we get gold out of this stuff? And it's, you have to transmute it. And, some people just think it's there for, but death gives life a purpose, I think, in a way, a real transcendent purpose. So you remember it because it happens all the time to everyone. And it'll be yours soon.
There's a cluster of questions about diminishing energy, and I just want to give you an example of, I've done a lot of visits to Buddhist practitioners in hospice, and there was one woman, Ruth, I'll mention her, because it was really quite exceptional. She spent 99 days in hospice as the longest lived hospice patient, and she had so much gumption. Whenever somebody was carried out, she would say, "Success!" So in the end, she wasn't receiving any visitors, but I got a lift into Ottawa from where we are, and because I was really eager it was such a privilege to visit her. And the hospice aide said, Ayya Medhanandi's here, and she agreed to see me. So I came in, I never said a word to her. She was sitting thin as a rail in the middle of this empty bed with her head in her arms, just sitting there very quietly, and I went and sat next to her and I just chanted silently to myself. And then suddenly she was aware that I was there, and she looked up and she gave me this radiant smile, just total radiance. Medhanjali, we clasped hands, I chanted, and I left. It was like she gave me a blessing. That's, this is a possibility. It's just knowing that it's like hanging up a coat that you can't wear anymore. Because this life is just a passage. And we're all, as people have said, we're all in the waiting room. So if we can just wait with the Dhamma in our hearts, we can really let go of all that we've held so tightly, because what we have in our heart is a perfect springboard for the passage. And to quote, I can't remember his name, but I will later. We are spiritual beings on a human journey, rather than human beings on a spiritual journey. So it's just a chapter.